if we look at it, we've got brackets in here. And so we've got to do what we did at the start of today, which is to multiply out, expand out these brackets, and then collect together like terms as far as we can to try and simplify it. So although it looks quite complicated, it's probably, if we multiply out these brackets and collect together like terms, not going to be too bad. So that's the first step. So 8 plus 4 times x is 4x. 4 times minus 1 is minus 4. And then look at the next one. There's a trap here that you've got to be careful of. Minus 5 times x gives minus 5x. That's okay. But then minus 5 times minus 3, minus times a minus gives plus 15. So be careful of that. If you've got a negative outside the bracket, you're going to end up having to cope with a double negative often inside it. So watch for that, okay? Equals 2 times 5 is 10. 2 times minus 2x is minus 4x. So now look at the left-hand side. I've got x's. So 4x minus 5x is minus x. And 8 minus 4 is 4. Plus 15 is 19. So I'm going to end up with 19 minus x equals 10 minus 4x. So by multiplying out the brackets and simplifying, suddenly it looks better. Okay? Now look at this next step. This is worth considering because this just comes from practice, really. Basically, the bottom line is I've got to get x's just on one side. So I can either add x to both sides to get rid of that minus x. If I add x, I'll get rid of it. So I'd add x to this side as well. Or I can add 4x to both sides to get rid of this one. Add 4x to there, gets rid of that. And add 4x to there would still be balanced. Which way you go can help. If I add x to both sides, I'll end up with 19 equals 10 minus 3x. The x is still negative. And I don't want to, if you can avoid negative x's, do so. So I wouldn't actually go that way. I would add 4x to both sides. So I get 19 plus 3x equals 10. And then I've got positive x's. So the next step is to say, right, now let's subtract 19 from both sides. I was talking about this sort of thing with Daniel a second ago. Remember the BIDMAS idea? Order of operations when you're doing something? You go that way. When you're solving equations and you're undoing, you actually really sort of go the other way, down the BIDMAS route. So if there's things added, which is the case here, we've got 19 added, and things multiplied, we're multiplying by 3, undo it, addition and subtraction first, then multiplication. So I'm going to subtract 19 from both sides. 3x equals 10 minus 19 is minus 9. Then finally divide by 3. X is minus 3. So that would be the solution, I hope. Okay? So the more of these you do, the easier it will get. Practice and practice. It might seem tedious, but if you get them right, I always found it quite enjoyable if I was getting them right. It got very frustrating if I wasn't, but if you start getting them right, which you will do if you practice enough, then you just get better and better at it. Okay? You get to learn these little tricks. Okay? So I'll stop there.